So the game crashed. We got 6 minutes out of that. Not 6, 8 minutes. Why did I say 6? Feels like the crashings have been recorded a little bit more common. Insubordinate is absolutely horrible. I think crashed 4 times trying to finish that game in the end. Hopefully it's not going to crash again. Interesting in that picture, makes the turrets look slightly damaged. Just after the freeway, it looks like there's maybe a V, it looks like it's sustained damage. That might have been from the explosive Ricardo set off.
Technologies, tech support services, and Gemini exoplanet solutions.
Okay, I'm trying to figure. I think it's the main lift we need to go to in the lobby, which goes to communications. There might be a card in here, but I feel like it's one I've already picked up, but then again, it's probably worth having a look. Do I want to though? Now we'll save that for normal difficulty. No, sorry, novice difficulty. I think I heard someone else walking about. Here we go, Seeks and Communications. At least we've got one achievement from the base game. The other two I got at the end of the... I think it was Safe Haven. After we finished that, we went into the... loaded up Mission 17 and got 2 achievements. One for killing 10 humans and the other one for dying 100 times to the alien.
Got company. Season security just came through. Guns in hand, not friendly. Had to hide under a desk.
What do they want?
The Torrens. They heard the broadcast. They want to contact it. I think they plan on taking it by force.
Can they?
No, comms are still out. Steer clear of them though. They're dangerous and desperate.
So usually one in front.
How you holding up? Okay?
Okay, let's try and get through the other door. So I think now we can get into this side room down here. Yeah, it's got a working Joe in there. I just don't know how to actually unlock the door. Let's see.
Orbital stabilizers operating at 80% and falling.
In particular, these cables run to this computer here.
You feel safe? I sure as hell don't.
That was a close one. It's an industrial synth as well. So it's in that doorway. Is it going to come down? Yes. I don't know why my character's rocking left and right.
Do not meet Seegson standards. Please log a complaint.
Hey, we can do this.
We don't forget the little details when seeing the big picture.
I need these two guys to spot each other. Doesn't seem to be a name tag in here, so I guess it's just to let the working jar out to get the other guys. Okay, the industrial's coming back. Well, this was unlucky. We'll leave him there.
Orbital stabilizers operating at 60% and falling.
Was that a normal cough or did Working Joe get him? Oh, he's still okay. Hey, Ricardo! Pretty sure these don't give anything now. Yeah, they're just empty.
Ripley,
You okay?
listen. Marlowe's permissions are still logged at this terminal. If we had the coordinates for the torrents, we could align the transmitter dishes manually. Bypass Apollo completely.
There's an observatory near the comms array, right?
Yeah. You should be able to find the torrent's coordinates using that. I'll get the door for you.
There's ammo over there. I think that's shotgun cells. Also, his mouth didn't move then, which is a bit odd. Also saying you can't go in that room anymore because the door's locked.
40% and falling.
How many cards do we have left? Is it something like 18 or 17? Yeah, 17.
Damn it. I can't get past the lockdown. Keep on it. That ship's out there waiting for us. Apollo won't let me in. Try your codes again. Okay. Okay.
Oh, the sun's very close from that perspective. Can't searching for items. Really nice view though from here. Here we go. December 11th, 2137. What do I think of the game? I think it's absolutely brilliant, to be honest. It has some rough patches, it's definitely got quite a bit of jank, especially in the DLC. But Alien Isolation is probably the best Alien game we've got so far.
Thank God. Ricardo, I found them.
Now you've got to align the dishes to the torrent's position manually.
Check. I'm going outside.
And I would say the second best Alien game is Aliens Infestation on the Nintendo DS. This is also shocking when you realise it was apparently originally a DS port for Colonial Marines, but in the last minute they decided to scrap that and do a standalone game. And Infestation is absolutely brilliant. Do need to replay that game at some point soon. Unfortunately, it's only available on Nintendo DS. They've never ported it anywhere else. Because I'm pretty sure a lot of Alien fans would buy that game in a heartbeat if they put it on Nintendo Switch.
Give me a sec. There, got it.
Well, I could do a better job selling Aliens Infestation. It adapts parts of William Gibson's script of Alien 3. It is so far the only Alien game to feature the Union of Progressive People. One of the boss fights is a space jockey alien in the Derelict. You get to fight gorilla aliens who are one-to-one, redesigned from the original Kenner toy line. There's a gorilla alien queen. You go to Master Moon of Phobos. And Infestation has it has two unlockable, I guess, modes. One of them is like a little knife mini game based on that scene from the second film. The second one's more interesting because it's a character roster of all the Colonial Marines in the game. So every time you collect a Marine for your fire team of 4, you get a I don't know how you pronounce it, but a roster unlocked, so you can read about their backstory. And the dialogue will change depending on what Marine you're playing as. Yeah, Aliens Infestation is absolutely brilliant. It is criminal it hasn't been ported to more systems, because it is the second best Alien game after Isolation. The only downside is it is short. You can probably beat Infestation in like a single day. The other problem is I don't know how easy it is to get a hold of. Because I checked recently on Amazon, it doesn't seem it might be unlisted. It might be unlisted, so probably the best place to look might be eBay. So I don't think Amazon has it anymore. worst case scenarios, you'd have to emulate it. Is this the same one of the only other free Alien games that came out like I guess like the recent sort of stretch was Aliens Colonial Marines, and that was a colossal shit. So the only good thing that came out of that was we got we got Infestation. We wouldn't have got that if it wasn't for Colonial Marines getting made. The only decent thing that game did. But I guess it also did implement new alien types, which were pretty good. And some new guns, which weren't too bad. One of which is in the Colonial Marines operations manual for the RPG. And I am very excited to play the RPG because it looks fucking fantastic. There's some very cool shit in there.
Punch in the coordinates at the terminal.
I thought I got to power it back up first.
Servo lock on. Parabolic antenna in fixed position.
Damn it!
It's okay. There's an override console by the transmitters.
I do appreciate the fact that he added the solar flares to the sun. It makes it look so much more nicer. Isolation is just a really good looking game across the board. Some of the textures do have a bit of a... like here, the textures don't look that great. But art style wise, Isolation is absolutely incredible. Because I've definitely seen the importance originally of it's not about whether your graphics are like the most realistic, it's about what you do with the art style. Because you could have really realistic graphics, but if the art style isn't good enough, that doesn't matter. Which is one of the reasons why when you see people who are doing like, oh this game has terrible graphics, it's like, yeah, but what to do with the art style though? Is it super realistic but with an absolute bland and forgettable art style? Or does it have an art style like this which you'll remember? Something a lot of people I think will be happy about is Alien Isolation is mentioned in the RPG. And as the RPG, from what I understand, is fully canon, that means Isolation is canon. So I can still remember when people were like arguing like, oh it's not canon, it's not canon. It's like, what are you talking about? It has to be. If Colonial Marines could come out as canon, Isolation surely can. Yeah, the helmet moisture is a good touch. Let's see, so what do we need to... 35. The only thing I kind of miss is the fact you can't see the torrents when you're out here.
Torrance, this is Ripley on the station. Are you reading me, Verlaine?
Ripley, what the hell is going on over there?
Bad things, Torrance. There's an alien organism here. It's deadly. We need urgent extraction.
A what?
There's no time to explain. Please, Verlaine.
There's nowhere for us to dock, Ripley. The station's tearing free from its gravity mooring. I've seen a towing platform below the spaceflight terminal, but the Torrens umbilical isn't built for it. You'll need to extend the tow platform clamp station side.
Just get into position.
Somewhere across here you can see one of KG-348's moons. It's just visible on the dark side. I do wish we would have got like a sequel to Isolation, because I think it deserves it. Especially because they could like fix a lot of the game, fix the jankiness, implement new features. Oh, thank you for subbing. So I'd feel confident recommending Alien Isolation to people if they would, if they're looking for a game. It's definitely nowhere near as bad as Under the Mayo says it is, good god. I think the moon is below the station. So I'd have to watch the whole video to understand his points, but there is some stuff from Under the Mayo I don't agree with Isolation. He seems to have this weird because I don't agree that it's maybe like one of the worst games released recently. I think that's a complete bizarre statement, to be honest. Yes, it is janky, but it's far from like one of the worst things released. Because when I'd watched these videos, one of the things that had struck me is that it felt like someone who's like, they don't like this thing, and they don't like the fact that people do like it. It's like, oh, I don't like this, you like it, therefore I really don't like it now. And I think he actually said that's why he hates the game that much. In one of his pinned comments to one of the videos, he said something like, I don't like...
Get ready to move. We're leaving. Ricardo? Ricardo, do you copy? Ricardo, come in.
He says about how I think he doesn't like the fact the game's as popular as it is, because it shows that companies that people just want more of it. But I don't think he specified in the comments. I guess you have to look at the video. It's like, well, if they made another Isolation, it's not going to have the same problems as the first. And not only that though, he's like, oh, it just shows people want more of it. Well, yes, people really like Alien Isolation, so of course they're going to want more of it. And of course, you had all sorts of people in the comments accusing Under the Mayo of being biased because it's not an action game and stuff. I don't think that was why he didn't like it. But some of his statements I just don't think were correct. I don't know if I would want to watch the whole video, because like, well, I know I really like the game, and I just don't know if I've got the mental willpower to watch something that's going to be negative. Just for the sake of being negative about that. see it now. Well, I haven't used noisemakers much, so... Oh, we have nearly full items. Oh, nearly full. So I've been using flares, not necessarily common, but depends on where the alien is. I could. That should work. Oh, there's acid blood here. Hello? Well, I hope that guy escapes. If not, he's gonna have a bad day.
Ricardo? Oh God. Ricardo. Oh no.
I think that's one of the few times, I think that's the only time you see a character with a facehugger in this game. The rest of them are just people who've already been chest bursted. I don't think it's that hard to pick up for a new player. The one thing that will catch you off guard is not having experience with the map. But as long as you play on, I would say, normal difficulty, you should be completely fine. Just don't start sprinting when the alien's about. Not too sure how close the alien is. Oh, maybe that was back in communications. Or not. One of the downsides of letting that working Joe kill everyone in here is that there's no one for the alien to go after now.
Captain Dallas, logging an initial report from the return leg about Stephen's voyage. When we get back home, I want a meeting with a shipping coordinator. My usual science officer has been replaced. No reason given. The new guy is more than capable, I'm sure, but only getting 2 days' notice for this kind of thing is crazy. I'd just like an explanation. We'll be ready for our load when we get home. Dallas, Nostromo Captain, signing off.
Don't move. So we could throw something. Don't particularly want to waste anything at the same time. Gonna get one of those ready. So it's actually in your best interest to not let the working Joe out. Just having the Siegs and guys here to act as cannon fodder makes this a lot easier. So I'd like it to go into an event, but it doesn't seem to be making any attempt to. We are near the end. Didn't work! Shit. Messed up the stun with the shotgun and the Molotov killed me instead. One of the things you can do is you can stun the alien with a shotgun. And then typically you can hit it with a Molotov and that works really well. I'll try heal. And hopefully this time it won't kill us again. I'm gonna throw the noisemaker somewhere else. Wrong thing. This isn't where I wanted to have been when I did that. I'd have liked to have been further. Well, I'd like to have probably thrown it down that door. I accidentally threw a EMP instead. Not what I wanted to do. But I don't think we need that anymore though. We're not going to encounter another big group of working Joes. I think it's just 4 more days now till Season 3 of Fireteam Elite. Hopefully the new challenge cards and stuff make the game feel more invigorating to play. At the moment we need to go down on our left.
This is all shades of fun.
Well, this would be a checkpoint because it's the beginning of a mission. 1851.
This is Sinclair. You guys took too long down there. I had to power down this facility and take the last transit. We can't afford to keep the sanctuary wide open. All it'll take is one creature to get in, and all the supplies and weapons we've taken will come to jack shit. Me and mine are gonna sit this out till the rescue comes. I'm sorry, but when you started chasing after a ship that'll never come, you broke with the plan. Sinclair out.
Thankfully there's a save station in here. Anything else in here first? No. Well, I needed the alien to not be here. Because I don't think I'm going to get any more flamethrower fuel, so I have to do the rest with only 543. And it goes very fast in nightmare mode. We're not going to have 500 for very long. We'll make a flashbang because that's capable of stunning the alien. So if I throw a noisemaker in here, I don't know if I'll be able to clear its tail. Because if its tail touches you, that's it, it will detect you. Maybe if I had like a stun baton charge, I could have like knocked him out silently. From what I've experienced though, the alien is not going to leave now. I know. Even then, my plan might not work out. I might actually have to use another Molotov here. Because there's a facehugger we need to kill, and that's probably going to alert the alien, even if I distract it first. So the current idea is maybe we chase it away. Maybe if I try and throw a pipe bomb at it. Yeah, because we're going to have to chase it away, then kill the facehugger. But before we do that, I'm going to throw a flare. So when the alien respawns, it'll get distracted. I don't like how after finishing that, my view gets locked into a certain point. It always annoys me with that. But this section is one of the hardest bits on Nightmare. Might have to Molotov it again. So we need to... So what we need to do is get to a... In fact, do I need to heal? Yeah, let's heal first. We need to get to a tram on the other side of the room and wait for it to arrive. We can't keep using flares too much. Then again, because Sinclair's hideout is next. Then after that, I don't think there's many alien encounters to worry about. I think Sinclair's hideout might be the last one. Because a good flare would be in here, thinking about it. I'm trying to think, so... We need to, after the tram, we need to get into an elevator. And then that area has like a little cafeteria with an alien, but I found if you wait long enough, I think it disappears. And then we have Sinclair's hideout proper. Then I'm pretty sure after we get through that, we don't have to worry about the alien. There's only one bit where there's two of them. So we just need to hope we've got either flamethrower fuel or a Molotov there, because otherwise we're fucked. Don't expect it to keep its interest for very long. Yep. Just need to wait down here for a little bit. So we now need to get through this next area into the lift. Good luck with the game. Definitely recommend starting normal. Don't go into... I don't think Nightmare is available to begin with, but definitely don't start with it.
Ripley. Ripley, we're about to move into position for the auto-umbilical dock sequence. We'll be dark on comms until we've matched the decaying orbit of the station and are in position. We're just waiting on you to extend the towing platform clamps. I don't know how you sweet-talked me into this.
If you're still there, some other tips I'd give is listen for sound cues. So keep an eye out for sound cues. Flashbangs will stun an alien as well as a shotgun blast, but only if your timing's good. Molotovs and pipe bombs will drive it away as well as with a flamethrower. If you pull a flamethrower out after using it once against the alien, it will delay whenever you pull it out again, and in that time you can pull out a shotgun, stun it, and then hit it with like a Molotov or something. That way you can save flamethrower fuel.
Orbital stabilizer failure. Abandoned station. Abandoned station.
Even if the alien's in that room on the left, it will never come in here if you shoot this guy. There might be some flamethrower fuel in here, thinking about it. But again, it's a nightmare, so no, there isn't going to be. I think on normal or hard there might be fuel in here. This is one of a few scripted encounters coming up. You can just about see the alien over there. It's in all the chains. I would love to see what that animation looks like. Looks like the alien coiled up there. I'm pretty sure if we wait long enough here, the alien will go back in the vent. And we should have plenty of time of getting through this bit. But we do want to save our supplies for this, we don't want to go in there. Normal mode is a lot more chill because you've got a lot more supplies. Also the flamethrower doesn't consume as much fuel in that difficulty. So I think you need to wait like maybe a minute or so and then it'll leave. So I could try a noisemaker out here. I don't know if it would work. Now that it's active, it could. It might.
After evacuation, do not re-enter the station until advised to do so by the orbital emergency convener.
Probably would just be best though, just to wait for the alien to go into a vent instead. So imagine your game experience would look a lot different to this. This is just because we're on Nightmare, and we're just trying to save as many supplies as we can.
Emergency. Please attend to your assigned evacuation point and wait for your synthetic emergency order.
If I wait long enough though, it will go into an event. We just need to give it a little bit. We really don't really want to waste anything here. Not if we can avoid it.
Orbital stabilizer failure. Abandoned station. Abandoned station.
We still might need that noisemaker for later.
Evacuate station. This is not the drill.
Okay, it's an event. Don't know for how long.
Not to re-enter the station until advised to do so by the orbital emergency convener.
I could leave a Molotov as a trap, but my current upgraded version is going to act like a noisemaker. 1984.
Emergency. Please attend to your assigned evacuation point and wait for your synthetic emergency order. Orbital stabilizer failure.
That's very
Abandoned
lucky.
station. Abandoned station. evacuate station. This is not a drill.
I don't think it'll slide under this if I throw a noisemaker here. I don't think I need to throw one in Sinclair's hideout. We should be fine for that.
After evacuation, do not re-enter the station until advised to do so by the orbital emergency convener.
Might not have needed to throw that noisemaker in the end. And I think this is what Siva Kraut means by the hallway of death.
Stabilizer failure. Abandoned station. Abandoned station.
If you're listening to this, and you're on the team, we've sealed the habitation sanctuary. There's one way in, one way out. I've still got raiding parties heading out to loot supplies and weapons, but it looks like we shut it off just in time. The Sikhs and synthetics have started moving away from their stations. I've seen a trail of strangled bodies in public areas. So, be aware. Oh,
Evacuate
and
station.
if you're listening to this and you're not on the team, don't come find us.
Uh, 567. Oh god, we've barely got any fuel. Jeez. That's not where I wanted it to go. I'd like to have saved if I didn't get the option. There's another one further down though.
Evacuate station. This is not the drill.
Sinclair's hideout is one of the tensest parts of the game. So this next part, I believe there's a scripted encounter, unless there's a way to actually avoid it, but I don't know if there is.
After evacuation, do not re-enter the station until advised to do so by the
Now we need to go back to that generator we found. That sounded like a queen. There's a flare. Feel sorry for Sinclair. He put his hideout to keep people safe. At least the people he wanted to keep safe. And by the sound of it, the Queen decided to make a new hive here.
orbital stabilizer failure. Abandoned station. Abandoned
children have been taken. I tried, but I couldn't stop them. They broke through our defenses. There's so much blood on my hands.
Sevastopol, this is Diane Verlaine of the Torrens. I am attempting to dock on the tow platform below your spaceflight terminal. We can take survivors.
Couldn't stand there any longer because the alien was about to come through that rear vent. Whenever I've gone through it, the alien always goes through the vent we just went through. So you can't stay behind.
Evacuate the station. This is not a drill.
And we're back to where we started. Come full circle. Even though I've got this, I'll go in here anyway because I'm pretty sure there's supplies. EP version 3. Not much help to me now. There's no right. No, there's stuff on the floor.
This is Dallas. I'm about to broadcast the Nostromo report packet back to the Sol system before we hit the pods. Nearest open relay station looks to be Sevastopol. All things being well, you'll hear from us once we reach the edge of Sol. Don't miss us too much. Dallas out.
Unfortunately, they're never seen from again. At least one of them is, but the others aren't.
Orbital stabilizer failure. Abandoned station. Abandoned station.
Verlaine, can you hear me? Are you close enough for radio contact? I'm here!
Rex, thank God, I hear you. I need you to extend the dog cradle clamps quickly. There are two. Should be close by.
Where are you going?
Ah! Bastard. go. We should have a bit more freedom now with a flamethrower.
Clamps are engaging.
Oh, I can use the turret's name tag. Pretty certain now this is the last time we need to worry about the alien. At least in terms of flamethrower fuel.
Instead, if I can find an EVA suit, I can still get to you.
Be careful, Ripley.
So that doesn't seem like it is maybe too long before we arrived.
That's it.
I guess the personnel umbilical was going to have connected where those yellow bits were. Perhaps. Oh, was there something here? Yeah. No, it's empty. It's a good view, especially because you get one of the moons there. Was down here. Oh, flamethrower fuel. Let's check. We didn't pick up an ID tag on the way. No. Okay, I'm pretty confident the sounds here are the Queen. It sounds a lot like her. Yep, there's two of them now. Pretty sure we're going to be fine. If not, we switch out to shotgun and then Molotov one of them. That time there was only one. Good thing we went to wait for this, Amanda. Okay, none of these have opened. I do really like the face of the music, it's definitely creepy. So I assume they've just like put their nest in after all this has been destroyed. That's probably the most likely what's happened here. At this point, I'm not sure if there's anyone else alive on the station other than Amanda. I think she might be the only person left. Any maybe ID tags possibly?
Jesus! Just let me make it through here. Too close. Too close.
Well, be careful, that could take your head off. Anything there? Nope. Oh, there was another one. It's a bit difficult because it sounded like they're coming all around me at once. I do wonder why is this segment here, because I don't think there's any particular reason why it has to be. That's what's confusing with those ones. So that noise of them running about, ooh, I do not like that noise. Oh, there's a medkit.
Verlaine! Verlaine, are you there? Please tell me!
I thought I lost you. We're being dragged down from Sebastopol. The gravitational pull has twisted the ring and we can't get free from the station.
What do you need me to do?
I don't... I assume someone told him he had to make the game longer, because there's no reason for that segment to be there. Like, it's an alright bit, but it definitely does feel like it's there just to draw the runtime out a bit more. Because he easily could have had it a bit less... He could have easily just had it be, you pick up the spacesuit and immediately go to this section. That's one of the clamps. Somewhere there's an extra little visitor climbing about.
I'm here, Verlaine. There should be 2 priming mechanisms to unlock the manual release.
I see them.
So I've checked to see if you can see the aliens going down the little lift, and I don't think you can. So when you get to the section, you can see them up there. The other thing I haven't checked is whether you can actually die here, because I think someone suggested if you wait too long, it can happen.
Are you still there?
There's 3 now. Well, the third one's ran off. It's curious why they wait so long here. I don't know if it's because Amanda's in their spacesuits and they're just like checking her out to find out what she is, but I would have thought they would have attacked by now. Miranda's also very calm, considering she saw 3 aliens right next to her. Yeah, I feel it's a shame we didn't get a sequel, or just another game in this sort of style.
Verlaine, I'm on my way up to the bridge.
I don't think they need to make it Isolation 2, because I don't think they need to continue Amanda's story in the game. I'm pretty confident they've finished that pretty much in the comics. I'd like to see a new character in a new situation. Maybe introduce some of the prequel stuff in the game, like the pathogen. I'd definitely be very excited for an alien game featuring a Neomorph as an antagonist. It is also interesting to think about how the alien got on board.
Verlaine?
This is Ripley.
You never know, maybe if we're lucky, someone will bring back an Isolation type alien game. I'd very much like him to.
This is Ripley. Nostromo. Destroyed.
We do have an idea of what happened after isolation.
With a little luck.
Though a lot of people are annoyed because it was a mobile game. Alien Blackout.
The network will pick me up.
That follows on from the events of Alien Isolation and ties in with the sequel comic Resistance.
This is Ripley. Signing off. Signing off.
So tomorrow, what we'll do is I'll load up Novice, difficulty missed 16, and we'll try and get all the ID tags. Hopefully they'll be marked on the map, but I assume because we're only loading from 16 onwards, it won't have marked them down. But at least we'll have the map, so if we walk past it, it's just get noted down, hopefully. And hopefully we can get the achievement. And after that, it's just a case of doing no death run. And that's the end of the credits. At this point now, I'm pretty sure that's everything. I've seen everything Isolation has to offer. We've done Crew Expendable, Last Survivor. We've covered all of the DLC. We haven't completed the basement on stream, but when I did it, it was glitched and it just wasn't working. The only thing I haven't seen of Isolation is the prequel comic, but that's getting in a original years omnibus, the fourth one. It's the only other time it's been reprinted beside its original release. Then I guess there's the animated series, which isn't really an animated series. The animated series for Isolation is essentially just they recorded gameplay footage, but with like a third-person camera in some scenes. And as a result, you see a model of Amanda Ripley was not meant to be seen by the player because it was not finished. It's not the same model used in the cutscenes. And with how cheap it was, I don't see what the point of doing it was. It seems to be more of like a marketing thing, but it's like, surely they could have come up with something better than that. Because the budget was so low on it, it's like, you might as well just not even have bothered. But anyway, we've done Nightmare. Hopefully tomorrow we can get all of the ID tags that are left. There's 17. Then I think I'll do like a little break for a bit, and then I'll have a go at doing a permadeath stream. So thanks for watching, and I'll